it's obvious what the result is. Just look at the result. Like, we're sending a bunch of people to other countries to blow people up that are blowing us up, and we're not trying to do peace talks. We're not trying to like make a fair fight. We're not like trying to. Well, okay, sorry. I guess technically they're trying, but they suck at it. They give up and they'd much rather just fucking shoot someone or bomb it before they figure out what to actually say, to actually reason. Or if you can't do that, you just step out of it. Like, you know, like you don't. It's counterproductive to become the thing that you're trying to stop. Like, unless you become the thing that you're trying to stop, like, so much that you're not even that thing. Like, you're a better version of that thing in order to direct the thing that you're fighting. So, to the point where you don't even, at least, you don't have the negative connotation of that anymore. You're like the right way, of, you're demonstrating the right way of actually doing the thing that they're attempting to do, doing it the wrong way. So, it doesn't do any good to be like, just like threaten every other fucking country and become the thing that everyone hates. Like, whatever. Like, what else? Uh, on a fourth, fifth, sixth dimensional level, um, um, like, let's see, what's Raven got for this? Fucking. Alright, so we got like an upside down fish tank. Right? Look, I don't even know what the fuck this means, honestly. But like, there's an upside down fish tank, and then there's like a kind of a dragon, kind of a dragon that's like way too big to show up in like a certain, like, on a screen, but it's just like a part of its tail or whatever, or it's like, like right here, and then like, but it's in the dark, and then let's see, it's like she's got like a futuristic chainsaw where like she's hitting the dragon with it, but then all I have to do is like show up with the like a Pokeball, and then just like it just captures the whole dragon. It's like, there you go, like, bam, and then like, fucking, which is weird because that's like the reverse of whatever always happens. I'm trying to give. The whole point is letting her trying to take the front seat, like, but for some reason she's giving it to me. Whatever. Okay. Then fucking. Yeah. Let's see, then there's like a swordfish for some reason. And by the way, I want to make it clear, I'm completely aware of this being in my imagination, but there's a reasoning. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that out of the way for people that really don't fucking understand this at all. Alright, so like, say like, have you ever heard like someone like for you to calm down, like to picture like being on a beach or something like that, you know, and like clear your head? It's the same thing, but if you were to really spend a lot of time on that visualization and then like figure out different ways of figuring out like how to calm things down, like, you know, different scenarios, paradigms, to the point where like you start to realize that everything in the world was made from people's imagination. And then like, and like I said with the Pisces rising thing, like Pisces is like your imagination, and like, so it comes off like that, but really like it's the way to show like your actual genius or whatever, which everyone has access to. And you know, Aquarius they describe as being eccentric and weird and all that. You know, what's weirder than fucking seeming like you're talking to someone else, but really it's literally just your imagination, like going back to like being a kid and picturing like you know, playing around with your toys or like doing the same thing, but like it's the exact same thing, but then you realize the reason it's real. Okay, there's a few different reasons that it's real. First, you're doing it, so it's happening, so it's real. The second, like I said, everything came from people's imagination, and like everything's linked. That's the real Aquarius that people were talking about. Like you get downloads, and there's a, you know, connection with everything else. Is really there's a plane where everyone has an imagination, and then like the things that come out of other people's imagination, you know, exist somewhere. Then you use your imagination on those things that are from someone's imagination. Then you have a collective of a bunch of imagined things to work with, and then, you know, that's where all the stuff ends up coming from. So, yeah, like, see, I'd be quote unquote crazy if I was uh, like, how do you put it? It's like you have to look at it in terms of like what effect what someone's doing really has. Like, am I killing anybody? Am I like is anyone gonna be more prone to like do something to someone else because they're calming themselves down with their imagination? Like calming themselves down, and this also correlates also with in a peaceful way where it brings peace to you and you realize that other people deserve peace as well. Then is it bad to use your imagination? Isn't the number one thing that's advised to children, like, when we're in our most impressionable years, use your imagination, like, you don't have to be afraid to put your dreams in action, all that shit, fucking, you know what I mean? So, it's the same thing, it's just like, and, okay, on the flip side, alright, if you're having, like, a bad dream, a nightmare, then that's just your subconscious being able to clear something out of something that happened in the day and letting you revisit the experience so that you can, actually deal with it, which would be like, the meaning and reasoning of that would be, the Sagittarius rising thing really being the Scorpio going into the depths to heal and like transform and all that. So like, and Sagittarius being the aspect of Pisces, which is the vision of you, seeing it. So, like, traveling, astral traveling, Sagittarius, sign of travel, all that. So, but astral travel would obviously be connected to Pisces and, Aquarius. Astral, the stars, space, science. Bada bing, bada boom. So, fucking. Yeah, so essentially it's just like you getting your subconscious to work with you, the part of yourself that you don't allow yourself to be because you have to be you, and there's another side to everything, so like, and that's what really brings you balance and peace, is by expressing the other half of things, not becoming top heavy, not being too much of one side of things. So, however many different ways there are of explaining it, you're either going to accept it or not. It's up to you. But it's a thing, so. It's real, because people do it, so. Fucking. Like, let's see what else. I need to go fucking do these dishes in this kitchen. Yeah, I'm gonna have more like business-esque astrology stuff coming up, and I've found some people to like. There's more of the networking stuff is working out lately, so I'm working on that too. And there's gonna be more stuff. So, talk to you guys later. Yeah, see ya.